All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 in the best of 7 finals. We had a bit of a weird game 1, people calling troll, people calling throw, whatever you want to call it in chat. It was a fun game, I think. And the English added just that little bit of extra cool sauce to it. But spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map for map number 2 in this best of 7 finals, it's going to be Yoey Flash Wolves Red Protoss PartinG.
The top right as the purple Zerg. It's true. It's an awful early drone.
Yes, it's overgrowth after all. It's going to be a hatchery block, and as long as PartinG doesn't do a forge first, this works out pretty much every single time. But even if he did do a forge first in his main, it wouldn't be so hot. Now, I don't know if he was going to maybe take the gold indecisively and changes his mind to go for a normal block, but that drone took a very weird path, stuttering off to the side like that.
I think PartinG would know to try and block that.
Yeah, you would. At the same time, though, True, this is, okay, again, I'll stress this, True has been in a monthly final before. This is not his first rodeo, so to speak. We've also seen him in great effect for regular Korean events, but this is a... this is a very regular move for him. This is not once in a time some cheese. Nice to meet you. I love that, by the way. PartinG isn't just typing in all caps right now, guys. He's been doing this all day. Every lobby, in the in-game chat. It's just like a caps lock cruise control for cool.
Do you ever say thanks to nice to meet you?
it's okay. I want to say it's the English thing, but it also kind of makes me think of the awkward moments people who speak English have. Like, have a great movie. Thanks. You too.
Enjoy your dinner. Thanks. You too.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks. It's nice to be met.
Well,
do you know what kind of food deal? I feel like they're just taking random English phrases out of, like, yo, where's the library? Can you show me to the bathroom?
That is what they're doing.
Do you have phone? Alright, so he cancels into the evolution chamber. Cybergrub, do you know why you can do this? Because the hatchery creates creep under it when you cancel it.
Oh, yeah.
Olivia is even getting in on the action here a little bit.
Wow.
What is that?
Wow.
Do you have phone?
You have phone? I'm not gay.
Man, talk about
not in the workbook.
What is up with Koreans escalating things so quickly? We had Olimoleague earlier just going straight to I'll kill you.
What's so weird, right? Is that they're actually like pretty, like, by American standards, I would say, like, they hold hands, they're like hugging each other and like resting their head on each other, or like, you know, like sharing a pillow when they sleep at like conventions. Yet, like, God forbid you ask anything and they just could be like gay.
That actually kind of reminds me too, because yeah, there's that thing with what was the DreamHack Russia or whatever it was last year. Total Biscuit had mentioned something about that with the culture shock / differences.
Oh, that's right. That like that they would be yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was
I had actually totally forgotten about that actually, but anyways, still continue the conversation. I feel any other of the players that played today, it would have been dead silence. They would have been like, you know, hunched over, leaned forward, focusing like crazy, trying to win. But these are the two goofballs of the tournament that I managed to meet in the finals, and I love it. I just love it.
Oh, it might have started off with a proxy hash, but I realize I'm played in too much of this game. It's been normal now.
It did delay the Nexus quite a bit, so I mean, for the third base for True to be finished before PartinG's Natural's done, it's not like he's leaps and bounds ahead of his opponent, but it does put True in a pretty good spot, I feel.
Shrew? That's rude.
What?
True sounds like shrew. Kind of make a shrew sound. Whatever, man.
I think our purple Zerg player is in a pretty good spot, I feel. Is that better?
Yes, that is better.
Oh, PartinG wants the win. By the way, so we talked about the trophy for PartinG, right? 100% gonna have to get you to send that to him, because when I tried to direct order it off the website, shipping to Korea costs apparently upwards of $200.
Whoa!
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go get you to do that at the post office.
Alright, well, it's gotta like give me like like basically give me like a label. Okay?
I got Olimoleague to translate it to how to write it out basically, so there'd be no mistakes this time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to read. If you guys have never seen Korean addresses, they are confusing as hell.
Full of dongs. They really are.
Where's that line about not being gay? No, but they are, because I think dong is like their version of a street. So it's like, you know, I'm a 32nd street, I'm a 32nd dong. All right. Yeah. Anyways, getting back on point. These guys are starting to distract us even a little bit. We're normally the ones who go ADD, but decent strike. Oh, good control out of True. Wow, that was really impressive. Actually, Party even acknowledging it.
Oh, Gosu.
Party's really like, hey, can you just not try so hard? You're having fun, you know?
Do they know the word try hard?
Hopefully State will
teach them that.
Yeah. Look at that again! Oh my god! True. You are a Zergling god.
Yes, well, he's going to need more Zerglings to deal with these Zealots. So there's not really a proxy pylon.
Oh!
He did have to put it all the way back there.
Here's the best part. There's like a stream delay, so it's not even like Party could have heard me say that. It's just like sick coincidence.
Oh, yeah.
But 4 queens, I think, should be manageable. He's got a decent amount of lings. Focusing on the mothership core has got to be priority number 1. A couple transfusions go down. He does get the mothership core. They should be able to clean up these zealots. Even the pylon on the front line is going to go down. This goes perfectly for True.
This goes very poorly for PartinG. This is so poor that I am worried that PartinG will lose this game now. Reason being that like getting the third base is going to be so impossible. Like he barely has any sentries.
Not focusing on the zealots or the queens, focusing on the pylons instead. I think that might have been a small mistake. But still, 5 queens is 5 queens, and if nothing else, these mother of all Zerg, they can take some hits. 175 health is really nice.
That's it. PartinG's gonna start making sentries back at home. He has 800 gas. This feels like a huge like you're talking with your friend. You really pay attention to your build, so you just do whatever, and you're like, wow, I meant to expand, but then I did this. So in a 2v2, this would be when you gave like all your gas to your friend, but instead, PartinG's got a chrono and make the sentries now.
True, by the way, he has really nice drone count behind this too. I wish I could all chat with referee and be like, donation, asterisk.
That was like a little nice, like wrapped up box of zealots for him.
It really was. I mean, look at the resources lost. It should never really be in the favor of a Zerg player after engagements of Lings versus Zealots, but ends up being the case, especially with that +1. Now, one more time, as he did sneak out another pylon. All the Lings are across the map. There's still a lot of queens, though. 6 queens, 7 queens. Spinecar, transfuses, please. Okay, there we go. But he's out of range, actually. The force fields will deny further transfuses, which is a little unfortunate. But True also coming from behind to pick off the pylons to cut out reinforcements from PartinG, because it's not this initial attack that's so strong. It's being able to warp in directly and strip defender's advantage away from your opponent. That makes these so good. But roaches are now out. Queens still quite plentiful. And PartinG is just not getting value out of this attack. He killed more Lings for it, and that's cool. But not like he forced out additional units. True already had these in play. And the recall does go off. Bye-bye. I wish more players would do that. Like, sayonara!
Good God, True has a lot of minerals.
Yeah, he's, what can you really dump those in right now? I guess more drones would be nice. Goes for another hatchery, macro here in the main. Double evos to make up for the lost time.
Yeah, 4th base. There's no way PartinG gets a 3rd. Okay, he saved the sentries, alright? Like, if he saved sentries, it'd be like, that'd be game over. But maybe he does get a 3rd because he has so many sentries. And True is not continuing the attack. He is droning.
I'm sorry, just... Normally, we're so used to the Koreans never saying a single word to one another. It's gonna be so professional all the time, and you watch GSL and Pro League, and it's just straight up rules against talking, period. I'm loving this.
That's true.
It's not. We all know PartinG's a goofball. He's the party boy, blah blah blah. But it's fun to see True's I guess personality come out with this a little bit too. Equally willing to be goofy with English.
He's not going to try and go for a 3rd. The other option, of course, is just add on more gateways. That's what PartinG does. The sentries, they live. There are quite a lot of them now that he spent all of his gas.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be pretty mad if he wins this game off the back end of 2 very bad attacks and still no 3rd base.
So true.
True, on the other hand, though, I mean, again, with all of these queens, this is like watching Zombie Grub in a 2v2. 10 queens heavy. That's a lot of transfuses. It's a lot of roaches. There's some more spines on the way. I'm feeling pretty confident about True's hold.
That's a casual amount of queens.
What is... Because he's gonna... I feel like this is like really poor shit talking. Like, I'm a clean house.
Pretty sure it's because like, he's knocking on the door and they go like, housekeeping, and then they're like, no, don't come in. That's what True's response should be if he knew what the hell housekeeping meant.
Well, that was a bit of an awkward pylon.
Well, if you
don't want to attack into the spawn, just go different,
well, there's
attack path.
Right, but there's 1,000 minerals, so you can just kind of build more spines, I feel. Either way, Transfuser's going to go down and try and keep these queens alive. Wow, there's a lot of Transfusers going to go down and keep these queens alive. I'm not actually sure this is really worth it, to be completely honest, but the Roaches wrap around for the south side. Big recall goes off. Bye-bye once again, and he really does not kill much of anything from True. True's the one who says farewell this time.
It's gotta be game, man. Like,
I mean, PartinG does have upgrades, but his supply is just non-existent. I mean, what good is 1-1 if you don't have units to apply that to?
Yeah, these are like, if there were Bling Stalkers, they'd be like, well, he's gonna go again, and he might just win, but there is nothing to help him. There's not even a Robo, is there? Burrow.
Tunneling Claws is going to work out pretty well. It's actually funny there's no Robo, because, yeah, there's this many Roaches. It's PartinG, right? Mr. Choo-Choo Sentry all in with the Immortal Train. I can't believe he doesn't have that to play with, but no Blink on the Stalkers either. Hey, I'm over here. What are you doing over there? I like how True, by the way, it kind of looked like he turned around for a moment to like, oh, okay, I guess I shouldn't be here. Let me go meet you in the middle of the map. But yeah, if this ends up being a base trade, I'm actually feeling pretty good for True. PartinG's got a lot more he has to chew through. 4 bases wide like this. Not to mention spines. And actually, his defensive line doesn't even look that bad with this many queens. Disengages from the force fields this time. Again, so many transfuses are possibly available, and he's just going to gut the natural base, move towards the main, and I think he might hold at the same time. This is... That's all the force fields pretty much burned through this first attack. 22 more Roaches on the way. Spinecrawler still standing. No blink.
Look him. That's it.
No GG.
You can't say that. There's a GG. Doesn't make any sense.
All right. Well,